should mind my step. Open up.
Sing a song of Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden, built on trade, could not avert his fate. When Credo there.
What do you think happened to the Albrights anyway?
6, 7.
Let's have a transcript of the conversation with Archduke Gortash. Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, City of Steel and
Look where he began. Sol Invictus. My fortune.
Assume nothing.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Another step forward.
lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Racy. More like juicy. Very juicy.
What's the matter with you, Freshie?
I know you're green. Can't blame them, I suppose. They've got armies to deal with.
It's not that.
Oh, I feel like I'm going to die.
I'll get used to it.
He has twice the kills you did at that age. He knows the 7 major arteries, the blind spots, everything. That mind flare is done for. Forgive me, I was speaking to myself. A habit solitude has encouraged. Galbraith Stredivas, Mind Flayer Hunter. My son is tracking one of the beasts as we speak. No. The more minds for an illithid to feast on, the greater the risk. As I know too well. I tried to save another, and wound up retired. Permanently. My son has taken up the mantle. He fights tooth and nail every single day. I only pray it's enough. That I've done enough. It is rare to meet someone who doesn't fear mind flayers. You remind me of an old friend. a hero of his time. Here, he gifted me this. Call it thanks for setting me at ease. They won't win, you know. The mind flayers. Not with my son fighting the good fight. And you.
What's up for discussion?
Go on. You have mind flayers to kill.
Anything of use? We're a long way from Waterdeep. Looking ahead. Be wary. This place is trapped. wary. This place is trapped. At the ready. Trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap. Trap. Be cautious. Be wary. This place is trapped. Might be useful. Let's see what this does. No traps, please. I want to have a word.
Halt, citizen! Wait right here for Steel Watcher scanning. Suspicious behavior detected. Initiating scan. No violations on your record. You may go, citizen.
Hello, fellow citizen. I'm not suspicious. Are you?
The girl is hiding something from the other one. She has candy in her pocket.
You spotted it. It's spy candy, because I'm a spy for the absolute. Whee! Hey! You jumped the queue. I was supposed to be next.
Be patient, citizen.
Good day, Governor. I got a copy of the Bladder's Mouth Gazette fresh off the presses for you. Good price too. Oh, piss. I mean the Balder's Mouth Gazette, sorry. Please don't tell Mr. Edvard. He'd be ever so cross. Cool, thanks. Come back tomorrow for the next edition.
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter.
You'll have to excuse us. My darling and I are enjoying the view of the city.
Gods, I can't stand this place.
Shove off, soldier. You're not my type.
What do you want? Brick? Jump leader! Do it yourself.
Tell that to delete me. He'll have our heads.
On your uniform.
The air is ripe with magic. Still alive, so that's progress.
Such an undignified position to find oneself
Don't want to think about where my eyes are itching.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Moving ahead. Never wanted the easy path. Very well.
So hot.
You need to get some rest.
Scandals, vandals, West White sandals. It's all there. A cassette a day keeps the ignorance away.
My last decent mate joined the Flaming Fists. Now I'm stuck with these two lugs.
Blast it. This cargo's heavy as lead. And I've got lumbago issues.
Should have docked her under one of those cranes and let the pulleys do the lifting.
I'd like to get this tub out of here before they tighten it.
What's inside? That might be worth
Get the point eventually, citizen.
Fresh from the sea, but still giving off a pungent, fishy tang.
A mermaid's breath. These city bros ain't got much bite to them.
Are the gods truly this petty?
That's curious.
I'd kill for a pint of mermaid's breath. These city bros ain't got much bite to them.
Slow. You get the point eventually, citizen. These sad little citizens actually think we'll let them off the hook if they complain loudly enough. What dopes.
Helm's glory, the finest Marsember ice wine, and these fists want to confiscate it. I doubt their palates would even appreciate it.
If we don't deliver this Baldur ale to the Blushing Mermaid, the folk there are going to get ugly. Uglier.
I'm in the right here. Strong drink qualifies as contraband, even thin peddle like Balor's ale.
Ruby tonic, you could keep it.
If it ain't bad genes, it's too many years of salt in the eyes. Can't see further than a gull can shed.
Look for striped sails, they said. Every other ship's got stripes on its sails. Like asking us to look for a fish with a tail.
Is that the endless miracle? I see stripes.
Whoa, whoa, mate. This is the last place you need to be. Clear off, yeah? Two words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments. Why didn't you lead with that? I trust you're gonna balance the books too, yeah? Oh yeah, weapons, drugs, bit of fire wine, you know, the usuals. Pleasure as always. Better clear it out before the fish get here. You know how they are.
I'd kill for a pint of mermaid broth. These city brews ain't got much fight to them.
I should speak up.
Let's not hang around. The Fist have their hands full, but that doesn't mean a patrol won't come sniffing.
Here goes nothing.
The majestic shark. Relentless, aggressive, and unfortunately delicious. This one's days of predation are now over.
New to the guild, are you? If you're not dead in a tindy, I might learn your name.
Nice to meet a guildie. Put in a good word for me, yeah?
I'd kill for a pint of mermaid broth.
Entrance prohibited.
This dock is closed until further notice by order of Lord Gortash.
Halt, citizen. This is a restricted area. Entrance prohibited. You will not be warned again.
Oh, you can really detect the bullshit in the aftertaste.
Observe the delight.
Oh, this one's corked.
Exquisite. What are you looking at? We're allowed breaks. Contract says so.
Think I'll just sit back and rest my weary limbs while these angry youngsters sort matters out.
I swear, this fist is just trying to provoke me, but I'm not going to fall for it.
Even before they got those big metal bruisers, the fists were obnoxious. But now...
Pantella's in a mood. Don't get in that fist way when she's in a mood.
These common folk need to learn to respect authority. Good thing I'm happy to teach them.
Can't deliver our...
New rules? It's a restricted area. Top security.
I can see people down there on the docks going about their business.
We'll get to them soon enough.
Society of Brilliance has quite the reputation. The Daily and academics refer to their works from time to time.
They talk a great deal, but do very little. Which may be for the best.
I take it you're not inclined to study the wonders of the Underdark?
Its inhabitants and cultures, maybe. Its fungi and cave slime, no thank you.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Launch of the Society of Brilliance.
Given the chance, I'd make a fine principal surgeon.
Dangerous research discipline.
Going about their business.
We'll get to them.
The implications of my theory are significant.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. Don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly.
I'm compiling a translation dictionary so warring species of the Underdark can understand each other. It's an essential step forward.
Ah, a surface dweller. You find yourself in the cradle of all knowledge relating to the Underdark. The Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you? Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. I don't suppose you've stumbled across any Githyanki eggs during your travels. The Society will compensate you for any we purchase, of course. Study it, of course. The Githyanki have been a source of great debate in the Society circles in recent months. You are no doubt aware that citizens of the Underdark are held in great suspicion by those who live above ground. Many believe us to be evil. The Githyanki face similar prejudice, but I believe if hatched in a less violent, more intellectually stimulating environment, the child can overcome its evil predispositions. In the literal sense, I will need to induce the egg to hatch via the application of certain currents to the creature inside. Once out of the shell, I plan to take a twofold approach. The enforced repetition of sound, moral principle from the Paterian Code, alongside a series of psionic pulses administered to the cerebral tissue. Assuming I can accelerate its growth, I should have conclusive findings within a year or two at the most. A series of moral imperatives bestowed by the great dragon deity, Bahamut. In my years of study, they're the closest I've found to moral perfection. Only under such rigorous goodness will the subject stand a chance of being cured. My findings could change the perception of Githyanki and the peoples of the Underdark for generations to come. child remains evil after the experiment is concluded, it will be destroyed. Such is the fate of all you specimens. Now, I'm eager to get started. So will you sell me the egg? Then I will source another subject, and the experiment will be completed without your involvement. Progress may be delayed, but I assure you, it can never be stopped.
If I publish my research, everyone will want more. During what they call night, I still can't get used.
Changed your mind, have you? The offer's still there. A fair price for the spawn, I'd say.
I doubt a bear this.
I heard laughter this morning. That's new, perhaps.
These spores. Could they be myconids in the undercity?
My surface-dwelling friend, how long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else. Poor Omelawum. Oh, this is terrible news. Our research is meant for good. It should not get us killed. Omelawum would want me to continue its work, and I have a rudimentary understanding of its hypothesis.
It's hermetic morality.
There is nothing left to speak of. His friend is gone. His focus now diverted to the nurturing of Omelawum's legacy. His work.
Once I publish my paper, proving that it's just hyena mite infections that make gnolls so angry, I'll be famous.
There's a distinctly netherese taint to the air in this city.
I'm both brilliant and extremely attractive.
Must remember, it's in the back of the throat. Now please, go back to the city. Right here, anyway.
I am a gentleman who may venture where he pleases. You must mind where they go. Do not forget it.
Let's see.
Why can't a man be passionate about mineral ores?
I'll admit it. I
So much Underdark strife comes from vying for scarce minerals. I seek to invent new, easier ways to find such ores. From plenty comes peace.
The long vowel shift in Middle Kobold is fascinating.
Let's get this over with.
I can't waste any more time.
I wonder what Professor Limely really thinks of me.
Find a way forward.
Netherese taint to the air in this city.
Will want spores.
It's a restricted area. Security. Stone-bound stuff, you rub nothing but this.
I need equipment.
The mouth can publish all the fluff pieces it wants about those steel watchers. I think they're a menace.
Nobody wants to read the right act to a child, but, well, discipline's got to start somewhere, eh?
Almost coming to blows over a pebble. What's this city coming to?
I was just playing. Wasn't even aiming at him.
Bloody ridiculous. Some folk must live a charmed life if a child playing in the street's their greatest worry.
There was a time. This city has been in a downward spiral for too long. Only the soft-hearted
and the street vermin dare to deny it.
Oi! Stop a moment. Right. You look harmless enough. The commander keeps an open house, so you may pass. I'm not a centipede. I'm a guard.
Seems simple enough.
A man cannot stroll the thoroughfare without being assaulted by juvenile.
Seek and you shall find me.
No time to rest. Might be worth a look. I bet that'll fit in my pack.
That's curious. Moving in.
should be at home with their loved ones.
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment.
I've seen a real ghost snap someone's hand.
If you hear about the vines, I've cleared them off the neighboring houses already. Can't promise it'll be the last time. The druid's away for a while. I'm just her son. And apprentice, too, for my sins. Oh, I took you for a friend of hers. The druid. Did you hear her? What? You know where my mum is? Tell Ryan, quickly. Tell Ryan about Mother, quickly.
What's in here?
Sing a song of Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden,
Private word would be nice.
Is something burdening you? Chuck, you believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Now hope is gone, or so it seems, but game's not over yet. New cards are drawn, new hands are played.
Yes?
Newcomers play so
You've wandered far in my absence. And now you come to march me to the gallows, is it? Come on, then. Likely you have some pointed questions. But you shall have to get in line behind my dear, dear daughter. Yes? As you wish. How high? Haven't sprouted roots just yet.
Just the sort he'll deal. You will be.
Oi! Stop a moment. Commander, you're in trouble!
City should be for proper folk. Earn their crust.
Everyone!
Ah, Malar's mark. Here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother?
She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
You're angry, I understand. But I tried to give you word of what was happening. Ascending.
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved. By blind, stupid chance. And the one who saved me is taking the fight to the cult, which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you?
You might have noticed that what I plan and what takes place are not always the same. And if that happens again, the city might fall. The cult might come for you.
Fine. Better in our home than quivering in some bush out in the Cloakwood.
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old after all.
So old! She can stay, but only if she brought home presents.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Still breathing, despite everything. Something's on my mind.
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
We're working on it.
You'll get him back. I owe him a kicking for showing Fig how to throw hatchets. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother, go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
Thank you for looking out for her. Now bring her back alive. She's too old for any heroic death nonsense.
Commander!
Spare me your salutes, little traitor. You walked me right into that ambush.
Sorry, Commander. You are my commander, but George promised me pies.
Huh. I can't fault your priorities. You'll look after them for me?
Can I have a real sword?
No.
Fine. Commanders put me in charge. On your way, citizen.
One day I'll catch a break.
Coming
A
along.
fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court? Crude manners, but you speak well enough. For a peasant.
Jessamine discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jahira. You don't want to be queen, of course. And Ryon curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like.
Jahira is possessed of noble taste in company. You must be a fine servant indeed.
I'll give it a shot.
I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
Ha! You see? This one is well trained. I have no need for you anymore, faithless boy.
Oh, save your fangs for someone who thinks you might actually use them. I've only ever seen her truly angry once. We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
I'll tend the sanctuary till the real druid is ready to return. Make sure that happens, eh? I'm still just an apprentice. I just trimmed you.
I don't think so. That's because there's nothing here to feed. This is a colossal waste of time.
I feel something.
Yes, my friends.
Oh, years ago. What does that mean?
three have been just guzzling the water recently. Save some for the others, all right?
His ears could just be good.
Exercise caution.
Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like, Felices. Bad soil? Don't tell Mother. Ferdinand, I just trimmed you. Coming along nicely there, Floki. Good, strong roots.
Very glad they did that.
You three have been just guzzling the water recently. Save some for the others, all right? Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like, Felici. Bad soil? Don't tell Mother.
How can you tell?
Can't you feel rich gouts of necromantic energy simply coursing through the spirit field?
I don't think so. That's because there's nothing here to feel. This is a colossal
Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like, Felices. Bad soil? Don't tell Mother. I just trimmed you.
Yes? The Undercity is perilous. But I recall Minsk making a home down there in the old days. To plant his boot on the very bosom of evil. Or some such. I'll mark an entrance, I know. From there, we shall just have to follow our noses. I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, we had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice? Of course I was. You met her, did you not? The girl had opinions before she had teeth. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Ryan turn her ire on us both. Ask it. Yes? You're sure? Later, then. I tell you not to get in trouble, but I suspect it will find you whether you like it or not.
Githyanki. The word means quite literally Gith's children. But I have never known family the way Jaheira knows it. My so-called cousins are simply spawn hatched from the same clutch. I will never know who laid the egg I hatched from. And until I met Jaheira's family, I never thought to wonder. Well, enough brooding. What did you need? It is done.
Natural impulse to try and shield one's loved ones from danger, especially when you feel a moral compunction to run headfirst towards it. I suspect any child of Jaheira's will share her self-destructive sense of justice, but at least her words give them pause for thought.
Hey, soldier. I don't know what I was expecting. Something beyond real. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of Gortash. Looking after these kids. Making a difference. Maybe in the next life.
Jaheira's adept at keeping secrets, and for good reason. She was wise to try and keep her family safe. I just wish I could have done the same.
Jaheira would do anything to see her family safe. They're lucky to have her, and she's lucky to have them.
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Coming along nicely there, Floki. I'll tend the sanctuary till the real druid is ready to return. Make sure that happens, eh? I'm still just an apprentice. You three have been just guzzling the water recently.
Thank you for looking out for her. Now bring her back alive. She's too old for any heroic death nonsense.
The statue is of Baldur, founder of the city, forever looking out to sea.
I'm sorry.
You will be.
Surely you can't agree with the Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Baldur. Horsecat!
Old Lady Whitburn, the mother-in-law, never comes down to the lower city. I'm glad I'm not such a snob.
Good day. What could be more pleasant than spending one's inheritance? Though I don't imagine you would know.
Perhaps Lord Gortash will revive that
Downstairs, the glitter gala. Upstairs, the chromatic scale.